All right, how's it going, everybody? So, I know it's been a very long time since you all have seen my face. We have been basically a very extended, long move, unnecessarily long move that took us 3 to 4 weeks to complete. Not everything was on our hands. However, here's a new setup. Private temporary. I have the books right here, all of our books between my wife and I, and it goes down three more shelves. You can't see it. Then I got all our movies on this side. I have a few of my custom Mortal Kombat figures on display for you all today, although I'm going to be in the way. So we got Shinnok, Kenshi, Jax, and Sindel. Now, today I wanted to go over what I don't see a lot of people talking about on YouTube. Well, I see a few people talking about them, but it's really talked about in the Reddit community, Reddit Mortal Kombat community, and that is the leaks. Which ones have been true, which ones have been wrong. So that's what I wanted to go over today and reflect over some of these leaks that came out a month or two before we ever got the first Mortal Kombat reveal, all the way until now, and see how much has been true and what was true, what was, it looks like it's going to be false. So let's look at the character roster. Now, to my understanding, there's been two character rosters leaked out, and one is the community on Mortal Kombat. The Reddit community is saying that one is a lot more believable than the other. That apparently, the first one that came out, the guy got a lot of things wrong, and he's proven to be a liar. However, I'm still gonna go over that one real quick because that one surprised me because a lot of it was correct. Now, just a little bit of a disclosure, I don't remember when this specifically came out. I want to say it came out about 2 months ago, so maybe some things on there was just kind of, already revealed. But from my understanding, this came out about 2 months ago or more, so it didn't have a lot of these. No one knew that a lot of these characters would be on here, yet he still got them correct. He, she, whoever the leaker was. So I think that's worth noting because it's only when you get down to the last 3 or 4 characters where it kind of doesn't make sense. But I don't know why people are so, I don't know much about this leaker, and a lot of people are very adamant to be like, no, this one's a liar or he's proven wrong, so we got to throw this out. And I'm like, well, it looks like he got most of it right. So we have both leaks contain 25 characters. Those 25 characters are including Shang Tsung. So I see some people on YouTube are like, oh, it's 24 characters including Shang Tsung. And these people are saying, no, it's 25 including Shang Tsung. So Johnny Cage, check. Reiko, if you paid attention to the San Diego Comic-Con leak, you know that Reiko's already been confirmed. Li Mei, Reptile, we just got recently. Kenshi, Havoc, we just got recently. Sub-Zero, Scorpion, those are staples. Raiden, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, more staples. Smoke, Astra, just got recently. Jade, Natara, Sindel, haven't gotten those confirmed yet, or deconfirmed. Tanya, Katana, Melina, Fujin, I don't know about that one. General Shao, Rain, Garrus, we just got Garrus confirmed. Jared, King Jared, Sindel's husband, and Shang Tsung. Now, people are like, no, this is false because Jade is not going to be in the game and Fujin. Now, I will say, I cannot see, I think Jade should be in this game. It doesn't make sense to me why Jade wouldn't be, but I don't know. I guess I can also agree it doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't look like she's going to be in the game, at least not main roster. Hopefully she'll be a DLC. But Fujin, I don't see them bringing Fujin in. I don't know. I guess it would make sense if we had another god-like character, but we have Garrus for that. He's the Sentinel of Time. So we have Garrus and we have Liu Kang. I don't know about Fujin being in this game. I think it's a little early for him to be in this game, but I'm not the writers. They can do whatever they want. So that's the only one that kind of throws me off. And King Jared. As much as I've been wanting to know more about King Jared, I'm not sure if he's playable character material, but they could surprise us. He was a king for a reason. He should be on the same level of Sindel, I would assume, as far as power and being feared before he's killed. So I could see him being a pretty cool new addition. He's a character we've heard of but never played as and never really seen besides a few character intros and character endings. But yeah, that was the original leak that everyone's like, nope, this is proven wrong. But as you see, almost everything collaborates with what we have today, except for Jade, Natara, Sindel, Jeno Shao, and Fujin. Now, Jeno Shao and Sindel, you're going to see on the other leak as well. Everyone can agree those characters should be in there because they've already been revealed in character bios and then hidden away as if it didn't happen. Sindel was released on a Mortal Kombat intro to a Mortal Kombat cast or to Combat cast, and then they kind of scrubbed that away as if it didn't happen either. So they're kind of hiding those maybe because they want to reveal them as actual characters. Natara and Jade, we're not so sure, and Fujin. I think a lot of people agree on Natara, especially because in the, what was it, the Lin Kuei trailer, we had Smoke use a tornado to get to the top of a fortress, I believe. And he looks up and hears kind of like this screeching sound. But I guess the point is, what would be above him? It's either some sort of projectile that's been fired on him or a character that's flying down. So a lot of people believe, oh, it's Natara for sure. I don't know. Hopefully it's Natara, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just a Shokin that did a super jump. We haven't seen that. We've seen the super jumps from Shokins within the gameplay, but I don't think we've ever seen that in a story, and that would be pretty cool to just see Goro jump from, ground level all the way in the air and stump somebody that's on top of a fortress. Just saying. But a lot of people are saying it's Natara. Now, moving on to the leak from R0000R apostrophe S roster. This is where everyone's like, oh yeah, this is locked in. So going on back over. Johnny Cage, Reiko, Lee May, Reptile, Kenshi, Havoc, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Raiden, Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Smoke, Ashra, Baraka, Natara, Sindel, Tanya, Katana, Melina, Kano, Jeno Shao, Rain, Garrus, Sonya, Shang Tsung. Now, looking back, no, they did have Ashra. Yeah, that's what was wrong about the first roster. Baraka's not there. And we see Baraka now. I think Baraka will basically replace either Jade or Fujin as far as they have him on 14. So the 14th slot, they have Jade. 14th slot on R000's post is Baraka. And now obviously we see that they're saying Sonya and Kano will be in the game as base roster, along with still Natara, Sindel, and Jeno Shao. So now the only discrepancy, if we're saying Baraka kind of took Jade's placement on the list, because they still got Natara and Sindel as 15, 16, Tanya 17. They both have these placements in the same spot. Fujin over Kano, or Kano over Fujin. Jeno Shao is still 21. Garrus 23, Rain 22, but instead of Jared, it's Sonya. Now I don't know if this is how these two people leaked the order, and like that's how they set it up, or if other fans have taken their leaks and just put it into a list and it just ironically lined up everything, except for the discrepancies. So looking at the discrepancies, one leaker who's already been wrong because we got Baraka and he never said Baraka, is saying Jade and Fujin. The other leaker, who so far has 100% track record, is saying Kano and Sonya. Now, it looks like R00, he's correct on this. He's probably going to win this. It's going to be Kano and Sonya, and that's cool. I am salty that Jax is not going to be in the game. As you see, I made my own custom Jax. That's how much I like Jax. I will say, if they're going to hold off on him, then I hope it's because they want to rechange his character, like give him a complete new makeover, because that would be unique. There wasn't too much to Jax, and I would say to Sonya outside of just special forces, and I want to see more to them. There was a lot more to Kano than there was to them, because he's black market, but then he struggles here and there with good and bad. He also has a snarky, prideful attitude, I said black market. Well, he deals with the black market, but he's black dragon. So yeah, I would love to see kind of a new makeover for Jax. I would love for him to be in the game, but maybe that won't happen, or maybe he'll be DLC. I honestly, if I had to choose on what I wanted to see, actually, who I wanted to see in this game, I would say Jade and Sonya. I would mix them. I actually hope that R00 got a few things wrong and that they're both right. Because I would love to have Jade in here. I could pass on Jared. I would like to see him more, but for this right now, I'm really hyped with the roster. Now I just want to top it off with who I want. You know, maybe King Jared earlier, but now after seeing so much and everyone else, I want Jade. I want that green female ninja to top off with one of the last. I think that would be all the ninjas then on the base roster except for Tremor, but he's gonna be. I think he was leaked to be DLC. I mean not DLC, cameo, and he wasn't like the original ninja, so I'm not really tripping on that. And then we have Sonya. And I really like Sonya. I would love to see Carrie Hoskins come back as Sonya. I hope I said her name right. And a lot of people are saying that that's what's going to happen. She had an interview a few months ago, I think with another YouTuber, as she talked about her relationship with Sonya. And it would be really cool to see her come back as Sonya. So, I don't know. I low-key hope that both leakers are wrong and we get a little mixture of both, but I also hope that they hit me with a surprise, because so far this roster is like what you would expect. Kano, Sonya, you know, Natara, or even the other one, Jade. Jared was kind of the surprise, but like I said, I don't want him now. I would like to be hit somewhere with maybe a Shokin, Goro. I know he's a cameo, but so is Scorpion and Kung Lao and Sub-Zero, or Shiva or Kentaro. Give me a show. Give me a big player, because it looks like the only big player we're gonna have is General Shao. And if they're reworking him and he's not Shao Kahn yet, he might not even be that big. I want some big players. They already made Goro kind of shrunk in the cameo. He still looks beefy, but he's nowhere near as tall as he used to be. That's gonna take some getting used to. But yeah, I really want a big hefty player. Mataro is in the game, but I think he's a cameo. I would love if Mataro is revealed to be a base roster, actual playable character. But I don't think Onaga is going to be as a playable character. I think he's going to be in the game or hinted in the game, but I don't think he's going to be a playable character. And that's okay. Build me to him. Maybe a Mortal Kombat 2 or a DLC or an expanded story like Aftermath for MK11. But yeah, I hope that one of the last people we get is either Jade or Sonya. We need more female characters. My woman loves Mortal Kombat. I thought I loved it, and I thought I was a master at it. She be beating my butt sometimes. So shout out to my babe. But yeah, she needs some more playable characters that she can, you know, or female characters that she can get down with. And she plays the main characters too, but let there be a balance. Us men want some more female characters in here. And I'm so glad we got Ashra. That's really cool. And the cameo, we got Serena. A lot of 3D era characters coming back, which is cool. So yeah, let's top it off with Jade or Sonya. Natara, that's gonna be sweet. I used to play Natara back in the day. And yeah, I want the last character to be neither one of these. I don't want it to be Kano. I don't want it to be both Jade and Sonya, maybe one or the other. I want it to be Kano or King Jared. I want it to be some big buffy person or a brand new character. Either create a character, like a few people have said, or I think I saw Kenny the Bomb saying maybe it's a creator character. But I want it to be the brand new character altogether that we haven't been introduced to yet, or a beefy big person who you can just brawl and go down with, you know. So anyway, that was fun looking over the leaks. There are several other leaks that have come out. Right now, I wanted to go over the character roster, but there will be other leaks that we go over. Leaks that came out months ago or even a year ago that's really shown to be true. So how much more do we already know about the story? I think some of us who've been keeping an ear to the ground or to the Reddit ground know a lot more about the story than most others do because of these leaks. So thank you again for visiting the channel, Worlds Within Worlds. Can't wait to play this game. Can't wait to see everything that we're going to get, dive into the story, stream with you guys. Let me know things that I can do to make this channel better. If you have any tips or ideas on how to do a stream when I get started, please let me know ahead of time so that I can kick off with a bang and I'm not, you know, slowly trying to get started and suffering a little bit. So show me what I can do to have a good, decent stream when I get the PS5 and get Mortal Kombat 1. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for supporting me and coming back to this channel. I'll see y'all soon.